We would like to welcome you to the 2018-19 school year. My name is Shelley DeRussell.
And my name is Leland Jennings, principal at Shields Elementary.
We hope that you will find our presentation informative. Together, I think we can make this a great year. Please do not hesitate to let Mr. Jennings or I know if you have any questions. Thank you.
Havens and Shields Elementary have many things to be proud of. We have provided you just a few of the things each of our buildings offer, such as highly qualified staff that continually look for innovative ways to teach children. We share a behavior interventionist who will be working closely with students, teachers, and families. We have an early elementary academic interventionist that provides support for struggling learners. We have a tremendous amount of support from parents and community members. We continue to offer 3 specials to our students, which are Spanish, physical education, and music. We also continue to offer quality field trips for our students to enhance their learning. Both schools are committed to the Leader in Me philosophy and teaching and promotion of the 7 habits. We are proud to also continue our one-to-one learning environment. We have many other additional opportunities for students and parents to get involved, and we are so thankful for the tremendous support from our families and community members. Thank you for helping us continue the tradition of excellence.
At Shields and Havens Elementaries, we focus on the 7 habits of happy kids to ensure that we are developing future leaders for our society. We teach the students and help them to experience how each habit can lead them to be happier kids. Habit 1, be proactive, is about realizing that we are all in control of our actions and can make our own weather. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind, deals with having a plan and setting goals for where we want to go. Habit 3, put first things first, we teach the importance of doing the most important things first. Our motto is work first, then play. Habit 4, think win-win, is about teaching students to look for alternative solutions to problems that allows each side of the problem to benefit from the solution that comes about. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then be understood, is all about listening and really trying to understand what others are saying before putting in our 2 cents. Habit 6, synergize, is about teamwork and how working together can create outcomes greater than if we just work alone. And Habit 7, sharpen the saw, is about realizing the importance of taking care of yourself as an individual so you're better suited to help others and be the best that you can be.
Being able to communicate with our families is very important to us. Please make sure you have given the school a current email address that you frequently check. The majority of our communication will be electronic. In addition to email, you can find important information on family access, on the school's website, and in information sent home by newsletters via email. Please rely on local news and our school messenger system for information on school closings and delays.
We encourage family members to volunteer and be part of their students' school experience. To do this, however, a volunteer form must be filled out at least 2 weeks in advance to be able to visit or participate in activities. Whether it's a holiday party or chaperoning a field trip, one must be approved by our Central Administration Office. These forms can be found at Open House or on our website. If you are curious about how to get involved, please contact your student's teacher, the school secretary, or the principal. We look forward to working with all of you. Please also remember that your continued support for our various fundraisers throughout the year help to enrich the students' experiences at Havens and Shields Elementaries. Thank you ahead of time for your continued support.
We'd like to welcome a number of new staff members to our teams at Shields and Havens this year. At Shields, we'd like to welcome Ms. Caitlin Rumsey as our new kindergarten teacher, Ms. Kristen Ruthig for Young Fives, Mrs. Hollis as our new secretary in the front office, as well as Ms. Kolovar, who will be in our office on alternating days with Havens. At Havens, we'd like to welcome Ms. Klein as a 5th grade teacher, as well as Mrs. Kern to 5th grade. We'd also like to welcome Mrs. Lalonde as the new secretary at Havens. There were also some shifts that took place as far as grade levels for teachers. Mrs. Pruden went from Young Fives to 1st grade, Miss Grazel moved from kindergarten to 1st grade, and Mrs. Trombley rejoined Shields as a 2nd grade teacher.
It is very important that you and your student review your school's handbook together. Please also make sure that you have returned all required forms. If you or a family member plan to visit or volunteer at the school, you must complete the volunteer visitor data form so that a background check can be ran. Please do this at least 2 weeks prior to visiting the school. Attendance. One of the things that you can do to best support your child's education is to make sure they are here daily and are on time. A reminder that if your child accumulates 10 absences, a doctor's note for each additional absence is required. Otherwise, it will be considered unexcused. Also remember, arriving late or leaving early does impact student learning. 20 minutes or more is considered a half-day absence. When you review the handbook, also make special note of our dog protocol. Dogs are not allowed on school property during the school day. That includes not being in your vehicle when picking up or dropping off your children. Specific times are outlined in the handbook. Please understand your child's safety is of the utmost importance to us. Adhering to all school policies is important to ensure the success and safety of your child. Thank you for your understanding and support.
With the stratification of the two buildings, you'll notice that Havens' breakfast time has moved back to 8 o'clock and Shields has moved forward to 8:10. Please note that there also are staggered start times, with Havens' first bell ringing at 8:20 and Shields at 8:30. The processes for drop-off and pickup will remain fairly similar. Please just always make sure you take your time and be safe around the little ones.
We understand that mornings can sometimes be hectic, so why not save some time by having your student eat breakfast at school? If your child wants a hot breakfast, they sign up the day before. Cold breakfasts are available daily. Students should start each day with a healthy breakfast. Breakfast and lunch menus can be found on our website.
MSTEP testing takes place in the spring of each year. With the stratification, Havens will be the only building that has spring MSTEP testing.
Our 2019 MSTEP testing windows begin April 8th with 5th grade and April 29th for 3rd and 4th grade. It is very important that your child does not miss school for appointments, etc. during the testing window. Thank you for your support.
The two Swan Valley Elementary Schools have shown many past successes on the MSTEP tests. For the 2014-2015 school year, all Swan Valley scores were higher than the state average. Looking more locally, combined, Shields and Havens have kept Swan Valley in the top 3 or 4 districts out of 12 on all tests but 2. In every test, they were in the top half of the county, and Swan Valley was the top of the 5th grade Social Studies MSTEP for that year as well.
The state requires that schools complete an annual report. The report has information about the school and its test scores. Our report can be found on our website and can be accessed through the link provided on this presentation. If you would like a printed copy, you can pick one up in the office. Thank you for watching.
On behalf of the staff at Robert B. Havens and Shields Elementary, we thank you for entrusting your children to us.
With your support, we are looking forward to making this another awesome year.
Once a Viking,
Always a Viking.